For decades, the United States has relied on overwhelming military power, economic sanctions, and global alliances to dominate its rivals. However, when it comes to Iran, this traditional model of power has not delivered the expected results. Instead of collapsing under pressure, Iran has adapted, resisted, and in many ways outmaneuvered Washington. What appears on the surface as American strength is increasingly revealed as strategic exhaustion. While Iran has turned long-term resistance into a form of advantage. One of the biggest reasons the USA is losing ground is its over-reliance on sanctions as a weapon. Sanctions were designed to cripple Iran's economy, weaken its government, and provoke public unrest. Instead, Iran used this pressure to build a self-reliant economy, expand regional trade networks, and strengthen ties with non-Western powers. While sanctions hurt ordinary citizens, they also reduced Iran's dependence on Western systems, making American economic pressure less effective over time. Another major factor is asymmetric warfare. The United States excels in conventional warfare aircraft carriers, advanced jets, and large military bases. Iran, however, does not aim to defeat the USA in a traditional battlefield. Instead, it focuses on proxy warfare, cyber capabilities, missile deterrence, and influence operations across the Middle East. This approach costs Iran far less but forces the USA to spend trillions of dollars maintaining its presence and defending allies. The Middle East itself has become a strategic burden for the United States. Endless deployments, unstable allies, and unresolved conflicts have drained American resources and public support. Iran, on the other hand, views the region as its natural sphere of influence. By supporting allied groups and governments, Iran has expanded its reach without direct confrontation. While the USA finds itself constantly reacting rather than controlling outcomes, domestic politics inside the United States also play a critical role in this perceived loss. American policy toward Iran changes dramatically with each administration. One government pursues diplomacy, the next adopts maximum pressure, and another signals a return to talks. This inconsistency weakens credibility and allows Iran to play a long game, knowing that Washington lacks sustained focus and unified strategy. Iran's patience is another underestimated weapon. While the USA often seeks quick results to satisfy voters and media cycles, Iran operates on decades-long timelines. Its leadership is willing to endure economic pain and diplomatic isolation if it means preserving sovereignty and strategic leverage. Over time, this patience has paid off, as the USA shows signs of war, fatigue, and declining willingness to commit fully. Regional perception has also shifted. Many countries in the Middle East no longer see the United States as a reliable guarantor of stability. Military interventions have left power vacuums and chaos, while Iran presents itself as a consistent, if controversial, regional actor. Even nations that distrust Iran recognize that it cannot be ignored, whereas American influence is no longer questioned. Another key reason is the failure of deterrence. Despite American threats and military presence, Iran continues to advance its missile programs, regional influence, and strategic partnerships. Red lines are drawn and then quietly adjusted. Each time consequences are limited, Iran's confidence grows, and American warnings lose their impact. The information war also matters. Iran has become increasingly effective at shaping narratives, portraying itself as a victim of Western aggression while framing the USA as an occupying power. In an era of social media and alternative news, this narrative finds receptive audiences both regionally and globally, weakening American soft power. Finally, the broader global shift away from unipolar dominance has reduced American leverage. The world is no longer structured around a single superpower. As global power becomes more distributed, Iran benefits from new diplomatic and economic options, while the USA struggles to enforce its will alone. What once worked in the 1990s no longer guarantees success today. In conclusion, the United States is not losing to Iran because Iran is stronger in traditional terms, but because Iran has mastered resistance, patience, and asymmetric strategy. The USA remains powerful, but power alone is not victory. Without consistent strategy, regional legitimacy, and long-term vision, American pressure continues to produce the opposite of its intended result: an Iran that is more experienced, more connected, and more resilient than ever before.